Hey out there in YouTube land, it's Michael Christopher here again. Back in good old East Hartford, Connecticut, spreading the word of police corruption, state corruption in the state of Connecticut. But today, it's Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful to be here. And but when I think of Thanksgiving now, uh, being back in this area rather than where I was, I can't help but think of the first Thanksgiving uh, in 1621. Uh, you know, uh, I was thinking, what got me thinking about this was the Metacomet Trail that I used to always like to go hiking on and go on a little walk, whatever. But I couldn't help but think of Metacomet. King Philip, his English name, as they called him. But he was a Native American guy of the region here, uh, close to Plymouth, Massachusetts. But he was part of the Wampanoag tribe. And his father, what was his name? Masonoit, I believe it was, something like that. Uh, was actually one of the first people to help the Pilgrims right before the first Thanksgiving. He was a Native American guy to this region. But I was just thinking about the whole Thanksgiving, original Thanksgiving, and all the tragic circumstances that transpired after the colonists deceived the Native American people uh, and took their land. But really, what I got, really got to think about is King Phillips War, or uh, Metacomet's War, as I like to put it, more the native term rather than English language. Um, but King's Phillips War, one of the bloodiest wars in American history per capita, and it was a very tragic time. Uh, King Philip fought for his land, fought for his people, but at the end of the day, he was defeated by I believe he was shot by John Sutherland. John Sutherland, I think his name was. Native that was working for the colonists, and he shot this guy right in the back. One of his own shot him right in the fucking back, killed him. Uh, you know, this was just a little while after the first Thanksgiving. Just I want to say 50 years later, maybe a little less. But then what did they proceed to do? What did they proceed to do after they killed Metacom? Well, they chopped him up into little pieces, and they hung his pieces from the trees, and they put his head on a stake for over 2 decades. Uh, right out front, to not to memorialize him, more of like an effigy. Uh, and then what happened to his family? They were enslaved, killed, put into camps, put in, uh, that's what happened to Metacomet there. And I can't help but think about that being in this region of the United States right now. I can't help but think of King Philip's War, and the tragedy that transpired right after the first Thanksgiving. A lot of people don't talk about this, but this is our history as American citizens. Uh, it. I hope the times don't repeat themselves, because we're not headed on a good path in the United States of America, and time will tell. Time will tell what will be brought in the future. But I can't imagine uh, what life is going to be like in 2050, 2060. Uh, it's I guarantee you, there's going to be some stuff that's going to happen that you can't even imagine. Uh, I'm feeling it in my bones right now. But I'm not trying to spread division on today, but I just wanted to tell that story because it's a very important story of American history in regards to Thanksgiving, and what transpired after the fact, what led up to that. Two-faced people. One party trying to do their best for peace, the other party being two-faced, just for a property grab. Just to take advantage of a person in a community and turn it into something different. All right. I hope that if you just assimilate that to current times and what's going on, I hope times aren't repeating themselves because, in my opinion, they are. And there's a lot of distractions they're throwing in our faces, to make it a little bit more, to hide it a little bit better. But I hope I'm wrong. But I get a feeling right now, on Thanksgiving 2025, that we're not in for a good time after this. If you look at the original Thanksgiving, all right? Sure, they celebrated, sat down for 3 days, and had a whole bunch of deer and turkey. But then the Native Americans were stabbed in their back after being deceived, and they were pillaged, raped, killed, put into poverty, made out to be slaves. Living in East Hartford, Connecticut, for in this area, New England, for my whole life, it made me wonder. Got me to thinking too that there's not a lot of Native American appreciation in this area. There really isn't, and maybe that's something I need to look into, getting started, because it would be nice if they could spread the word a little bit better about the history of Native Americans in this area, the Wampanoag people. King Philip, or Metacomet, his native name is, but that's my rant for today. Happy Thanksgiving. And God bless, and take care.